Hi, this is Patricia of JourneyToBestMe.com, all about helping women make the shift from a job of convenience to doing work that lights up her soul, get paid for it, and live fierce, fabulous, and fulfilled. Hey, hello. I want to talk to you about trusting the process. Anything in life, there's a process, there's steps that you have to go through, follow, and you can't shortcut certain things and thinking that you're going to get the results that you desire. So trust the process. Stay with the process. I think I've mentioned this before. I think I mentioned it in my group, not just in this. But if you're going to try something or you have a plan, at least give it 90 days and trust the process. Trust the process. Trust your plan, because if you put in work to create your plan A, I'm all about winning with plan A. No B, C, D, E, F, no backup, but winning with your plan A. You have a plan, you have a strategy to make that plan reality. Trust the process and give it 90 days. So many of us, or myself at one point, I tried something, and the reason I say myself at one point, because at one point I wanted it quick, I wanted it easy. When it came to business or anything else, pretty much. And that's kind of where we are in this society. We want it quick, we want it easy. But your God-given dream, as I mentioned before, it doesn't come easy. It doesn't come quick, and it doesn't come easy. There's work, there's learning, there's growing, there's evolving. As I've said before, I don't like to say reinvent you. I like to say evolve into the person that you were meant to be all along. But evolving taking place as you grow, and we should always be growing. When you stop growing, you just there existing. So if you're, put in the work to learn, to grow, to evolve into the highest version of yourself, the version that God designed you to be, then that's a process. Trust that process. And like I say, it's not quick, it's not easy. There's things that you can do and of course must do to help you, and as well as in certain situations make it easier, and to help you stay focused. Of course, I mentioned these and I will repeat these, but one, you got to be clear. One, have that plan, your plan A. Secondly, have your strategy. And thirdly, put in the work. It's not just going to automatically fall in your lap. Uh, like I say, I was once that girl. They're like, oh, thinking that it's going to come quick and easy. And even maybe it's just going to show up, knock on my door. I'm here, but reality hit in, and that's not how it works as well. And so doing those things, and it's a cycle that you do. You and tweak as you go, reflect, review as you go. Of course, we're in this new month of November, just started November, so you should have, if you haven't already, you should have reflect, review on October to see, lessons learned, to see what worked or was working, and continue with that, or what didn't work. Did you try something, it didn't work? Why did it not work? Have you done that analysis, that review, as well, so you can understand those things so that you can improve, as well as keep going with what's working, or even tweak it a little and make it work even better. So have you done that, those things? And that's all part of the process as well. But trust the process, work with the process, do the process, uh, and it will happen for you. It will happen, but it does take time. Uh, but you have to trust the process, as well as do your part in the process, which is all those things that I just talked about. Once again, this is Patricia of JourneyToBestMe.com, all about helping women make the shift from a job of convenience to doing work that lights up her soul, get paid for it, and live fierce, fabulous, and fulfilled. And of course, if you're not in the circle, and that is Women Living Unleashed, our private Facebook group, That is the circle. So please, I welcome you to join the circle if you are one of those women that I just described, ready to make that shift, or maybe you're in career transition and not sure what's your next move, or you're just tired of letting life pass you by. Come on and invite you to join the circle, join the community. The more the merrier, because we want to put Operation No More Monday Blues in effect, full effect. And what that is, hey, if you're in a job of convenience, you're in a job just that you don't hate. I mean, that you hate, or that doesn't, just lights up your soul. It's not work that you're meant to be doing. Then that Sunday night, Monday morning blues shows up. I know I had it for a long time. And I've talked about this before. It shows up, you're hitting the alarm clock. For me, I'm hitting the alarm clock as late as possible. I'm showing up late. At one point, it was really bad. Because I keep a journal, so I went back and read this, and I was like, oh my God. There was a point in time I was constantly late. And the thing was, my director, my manager, was in another state. So I was constantly late, or I was constantly calling in sick. I was looking and I was like, man, I didn't work a full week because I was constantly saying I was sick. Not that I was physically sick. I think it was more of a mental thing uh, than anything. Yeah, that was from a sickness. It was a mental thing, but I wasn't physically sick. But then I was like, oh, okay, it's like I say, late, as well as I'd leave for lunch, and sometimes I wouldn't come back until the next day. That's how unfulfilled I was feeling. That's how unhappy I was. And not that it's just that wasn't my work. That had the job that I had, which of course I have a background in information technology and computer systems. And I started off, I loved it. I loved it. It was new, it was exciting. Corporate America, new, exciting, gave me the opportunities that I'm not for sure if I would have had opportunities to travel to different countries. But I stayed there too long, and as I grew and evolved, and I knew that in the end, that wasn't my work. The desire that I had, I kept pushing it down and ignoring it till I just couldn't. That I've talked about before, and like I said, I stayed there too long. Was my story, my thing, uh, and it's just the Monday blues. Like I say, the Sunday night Monday blues during the week, as well as living for the weekend. So that's why I say we're putting Operation No More Monday Blues in effect. And what that is it's time for you to take control, take charge of your life, and make that shift. If you're that woman now, make that shift, because we all have a God-given dream and a God-given purpose. Are you pursuing yours, or are you still ignoring that desire that is within you? Are you still just letting life happen to you instead of creating your life by design? So if you're that woman, come on, join the circle. Once again, this is Patricia, and I will see you next time.